What's up, Dragon Ballers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff with DBS CCG Life, here to discuss with you a deck profile on the green Gobros. So they are a lot of fun. Sun Goten front side says activate main once per turn. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 green Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Awaken. If your life is at 4 or less, or you have 2 or more energy, and you have a family Kamehameha emotions delivered in your battle area, draw 2 cards and add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. So very good leader. Doesn't have to attack to search, so always good. Flipping over to the backside, we have SS Sun Gohan and SS Sun Goten brothers. Auto once per turn. When you play a Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card, both green with an energy cost of 6 or more, from your hand, draw 1 card. So not bad, allows you to draw a card pretty easily. Activate main once per turn. Play up to 1 Sun Gohan close call or Sun Goten close call from your hand or drop area in rest mode. Activate battle once per turn. If you discard 1 card from your hand during that turn, the next time you activate battle on a Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card, both green with an energy cost of 6 from your hand, reduce that card's skill by 1 green energy. So really good leader. Let's go ahead and move on to the main deck. So first we are playing 4 Sun Gohan Close Call. It has Deflect. Auto, when this card is played, choose 1. Draw 1 card, or play up to 1 Sun Goten Close Call from your deck with its skills negated for the turn, then shuffle your deck. So really good card. You can either draw a card or play its counterpart. So let's move on to the next one. We are playing 4 Sun Goten Close Call. Exact same effect as the Sun Gohan Close Call, except you play the Sun Gohan Close Call instead of the Sun Goten Close Call from your deck. So they interact with each other pretty well. So let's move on to the 4-drop package. We are playing 4 SS Sun Gohan building up power. So Deflect, EX Evolve for 1 green, green Sun Gohan Adolescence with energy cost of 1. Auto, when this card is played, switch this card to active mode. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 green Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Limit 1 for 1 green, play up to 1 SS Sun Gohan released power from your hand on top of this card in active mode. So really good. You can swing with this card and then play the other card. It can untap it and it can swing again. So very good card. Next, for our other 4-drop, we're playing 4 SS Sun Goten building up power. It has Deflect as well. EX Evolve for 1 green, green Sun Goten card with an energy cost of 1. Auto, when this card is played, switch this card to active mode. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 green Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Activate main, limit 1 for 1 green. Play up to 1 SS Sun Goten, release power from your hand on top of this card in active mode. So very good effect. Has the exact same ability as the other 4-drop. So moving on to the 6-drop package, we are playing 4 SS Sun Gohan released power. It says auto, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's unisons and remove 2 markers from it. Auto, if you place 2 cards from under this card in your drop, when this card attacks, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Activate battle, limit 1 for 1 green. If your green Sun Gohan Adolescence card with an energy cost of 4 is attacking, play this card from your hand on top of the attacking card, and this card gets critical for the battle. So not bad. You got a 20k crit if you choose to use that effect. If you use this effect, you won't be able to untap it with the 4-drops effect. So either you get 2 attacks or you get a 20k swing with a critical. It's really up to you at that point. It depends on the board state. So let's move on to the next 6-drop. We're playing 4 SS Sun Goten release power. So exact same effect as the Gohan, so I'm not going to read everything. However, if you do evolve it while it's attacking, it gets double strike instead of critical. So very good. For our last 6-drop, we're playing 4 SS Sun Gohan and SS Sun Goten battle ready. It has Deflect just like the rest of them. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So not bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't ignore barrier. Activate battle, limit 1 for 1 green. If your Sun Gohan Adolescence or Sun Goten card, both green with an energy cost of 4, is attacking, play this card from your hand on top of the attacking card and then draw 1 card. So really not bad. Good card to have. 20k beater. So let's move on. Our next one and our final Gohan and Goten package is going to be the 8-drop. SS Sun Gohan and SS Sun Goten emotions delivered. So this is one of our main killers of the deck. Auto, when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's unisons and remove 2 markers from it. So exact same effect as a 6-drop, so not bad. Auto, once per turn, when your green Saiyan card deals damage to your opponent, choose one. Either choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it, or your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Activate main, limit 1 for 1 green. If your leader is green, your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you have a Z extra card in your battle area, play this card from your hand. So really good card. The only reason I'm running it at 2 is because I really want to max out the other ones because those are a lot better than this one. So that is it for our Gohan and Goten package. Next, we are running 1 Frieza Charismatic Villain. Now at the time of me making this deck profile, the ban list had just dropped right before I did it. So I went ahead and changed my deck over to coordinate with the new list. Counterplay, you can't activate the counterplay skills of other cards for the turn. Play this card from your hand. Permanent, if you have a green unison with 2 or more markers in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 7 or less and KO it. So pretty much can get rid of anything that doesn't have barrier. So really good card. I wish they wouldn't have hit this, but you know, I kind of understand why they did, but a lot of older decks really depended on that card. So I really hate that, but it is what it is at this point. There's really nothing we can do about it. Next, we are playing 4 Demi-Gras Unison of Sorcery. Permanent, if this card would lose a marker from an opponent's attack, you may add 1 card from your life to your hand instead. So not a bad effect. +1, activate main, this card gains 10k power for the turn. -3, activate main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less, ignoring barrier, and KO it. It's a really good card for this deck. Next, for our super combos, we are running 4 Great Saiyaman, Vanquisher of Villainy. So for those of you who have watched my previous deck profiles, you know I love these super combos. Bottom deck 1 and draw 2. Really, really good. Next, for our main draw engine of the deck, we are running 4 Frieza Army Healing Pods. And a big shout out to my friend Bobby Perkins. Without him, I probably would have not been able to get these cards. Every time I went on TCG, I would have to order 4 from 4 different vendors, and I did not like that. And he really saved my tail on that one. So thank you, Bobby, if you're watching. It's a field card, auto, once per turn. When you play a green battle card from your drop area, draw 1 card. Really good for this deck because as we saw in our leader skill, we're able to play our 1-drops from the drop area, and they allow us to draw 1 card as well, so we can draw 2 cards every time we do that. So really, really good. Activate main for 2 green and 2 generic. Place this card in its owner's drop area, choose up to 1 battle card with an energy cost of 4 or less from your drop area and play it. So not a bad card at all. We are going to move on. We are playing 3 Dormant Potential Unleashed. I absolutely love this card, and this art is wicked. Counterattack, if your leader card is mono green, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to a total energy cost of 2 or less and KO them. Additionally, you may choose 1 green card in your hand and discard it. If you do, your opponent can only attack once more this turn. So almost just like the Flying Nimbus, except it doesn't focus on battle cards. It focuses on your opponent's field as a whole. So I really like that effect. Permanent, if you have a green Unison card in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. So really good card. I recommend this for any green deck, definitely. Next, we are playing 2 Focus Breakthrough. Counterplay, if your leader card is green and your life is at 4 or less, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 3 or less, it is placed in your owner's drop area instead of being played. Now the permanent effect I'm not going to read because we don't run multicolor cards in this deck at all. Finally, for our main deck, we're running 3 copies of Homicidal Clones. Counterattack, if your leader card is mono green, negate the attack and play 1 meta token. That token gains blocker for the turn. Permanent, if your life is at 5 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by adding 1 card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost. So very good card. It can allow your super combos to be online if you're at 5 or less. So not bad at all. Next, for our Z deck, we're playing 2 Family Kamehameha Emotions Delivered. Z-Stack 1 Green Goku with an energy cost of 2. Auto for 1 green. When your green card with both Son Gohan Adolescence and Son Goten with an energy cost of 8 attacks, play up to 1 SS Son Goku emotions delivered from under it. So really good. Swing with your 8 drop, you get the Goku emotions delivered from under it for free. Activate battle, limit 1. If your battle card with an energy cost of 8 or your leader, both green with both Son Gohan Adolescence and Son Goten in a battle, you can remove this card from the game. Your card that's in a battle gets plus 10k power and critical for the turn. So that right there is pretty dumb in itself. I really like this card. This is the card that allows us to awaken early. Next, we're running 2 SS Son Goku emotions delivered. It has deflect, auto limit 1 for 1 green. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your SS Son Gohan and SS Son Goten emotions delivered and switch them to active mode. Auto for 1 green. If your SS Son Gohan and SS Son Goten emotions delivered is in a battle, you can switch this card to rest mode. When an activate battle skill activates on your family Kamehameha emotions delivered, that card that's in a battle gets plus 10k power and triple strike for the turn. So that is absolutely busted. I mean, you've got triple strike critical coming at your opponent with 50k power. It is absolutely insane. So next for our Z deck, we are playing 2 SS3 Broly Tyrant. So it has unique, permanent. When this card would be played from your Z deck, instead of paying this card's energy cost and Z energy cost, you may place 1 non-unique green card from your battle area in your drop and pay 1 green and Z energy cost of 1. So really good. Auto once per turn. If you have 4 more energy, when a battle card is placed in a drop, this card gets plus 5k power and double strike for the turn. So it becomes a 25k double strike. Very good. Activate main once per turn. If you have 3 or more Z energy and you place a non-unique card from your battle area to your drop, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So really good. I really like this card a lot, to say the least. Let's move on to the final card. We are playing 1 Jiren the Immovable. It has deflect, auto. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your green battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less, and it can't be removed from battle areas by your opponent's skills until the end of their next turn. So really good card. Activate main, limit 1. Place any number of your Z energy cards in their owner's drops. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's unisons and remove a marker from it for each Z energy placed in a drop by this card's skill. Additionally, if you place 2 or more Z energy in your drop by this skill, this card gets plus 10k power and double strike for the turn. So this card's really dumb. I really like it a lot. So anyway, guys, that's it for the deck profile. I know one card I'm missing is the Cooler, but he is $50 and I currently can't afford a couple of them right now. But as soon as I do update this deck, I will let you guys know and post a new deck profile. But I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Y'all have a great rest of your week.